Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion, your host, and welcome back to the Baseball Hut. Hope you like this video and hit that subscribe button. So we got a little bad news today. Kodai Senga, the Mets starter, an ace of this team, ace of the staff right now, is going to be out for quite an indefinite period of time. I've not been able to go and research this injury. Was it a posterior part of the arm, the shoulder, the back of the shoulder? That's troublesome. Anywhere in the shoulder is a problem. Now, this is not a situation where he'll need surgery. The belief is that he just needs a little rest, and he should be back. I'm kind of thinking he's probably not going to be back till June. It's a long injury. But it's only February 22nd. So we're talking about 8 to 10 starts that we're going to be missing him pitch. So, and he has not had a spring training, so they shut him down. I'm sure they've given him inflammatories for that area of his arm. But anytime you talk about the shoulder, it's a little more difficult to prognosis than an elbow. In a lot of ways, you'd hope that it was the elbow, because then if he had some kind of UCL tear, see you next year, But this is a little bit trickier, because if he would have to get some kind of procedure done, and he's probably not going to come back from it. Most pitchers don't come back from any kind of shoulder injuries. Now, obviously, the knee-jerk reaction for a lot of people is sign Jordan Montgomery and sign Blake Schelt. You can't do that because of the collective bargaining agreement the owners put in place. The Cohen tax, meaning that the Mets will be charged 110% luxury tax on any player. Because of the Mets signing all these big players over the last few years and putting out such massive contracts, the Mets are really stuck in terms of having to pay a luxury tax, which was collectively bargained into the contract with the players. And it was meant to hurt the Mets. It was hurt the Mets, Steve Cohen, from spending at will. And it's a big reason, folks, why the Mets have not made an attempt to sign Pete Alonso, as an aside. Just so you understand, that's how I look at it. Now, where are the Mets going to go? Now, the talk is that they're going to give the back end of the rotation and the extra guys, the 6th, 7th, 8th option, a chance to take a step forward and be that 5th starter. Be a starter in the rotation. We know the suspects: Tyler McGill, Jose Butto, Joey Lucchesi, and Max Crank, a new guy coming in. As you know, 2 years ago, the Mets didn't have Jacob deGrom to start the season. And the first month of the year, the Mets went with Tyler McGill, and McGill pitched great in April. It was a big reason why the Mets got off to a very strong start 2 years ago. So don't be so uptight about it. I'm not uptight about it as of now, because we got enough time to sort of see how this team is in spring training. Hopefully this team has a little more energy, a little more pep, and a better sort of feel to it. Last year during spring training, and obviously in April, didn't have a great, you didn't feel good about them. I know I didn't. But we're just going to have to just bear through this time, because and get some production from the back end of this rotation. And the most important thing, remember something. The Mets had all these named guys last year, and what happened here? Verlander got hurt right before the season started. We missed him for a month. Didn't have him until May. And Scherzer pitched lousy. So, and then Verlander was sort of up and down. He wasn't that great. He wasn't Hall of Fame pitcher that we were expecting. So the idea that this club is in desperate straits because the rotation, sometimes the best rotations just pitch. This team has to pitch in length. Okay. Now, obviously, the bullpen is better this year. Going into the season, you have Edwin Diaz back. But this team has got to get length out of this rotation. That is the number one thing, which they did not do last year. That was a major failure of the pitching coach, Jeremy Hefner, and a failure of those pitchers that were at the top of the rotation. When Max Scherzer is getting knocked out in the 3rd inning, the 4th inning, and the 5th inning, and they're down by 3 or 4 runs in the first inning, it's difficult to win games. And that was happening on a consistent basis for the first 3-4 months of last year. You would hope that will not be a continuing trend into this year. But the Mets have an issue, and the issue is they have to figure out who's going to be one of the 5 starters on this team, who's going to be that 5th guy now. And that pushes everybody ahead. It puts Quintana probably to be number 1 starter here. Manaya is going to be expecting more of him. Luis Severino's got to be healthy. So the Mets have a lot of pressure here. But I will say this about David Stearns. During that press conference, he smiled a lot. It's not like he's being water tortured like some of these other general managers that have been here that talk to the press. He looks like he enjoys talking to the press. So that is a good attitude to have, especially with this dreary media that we deal with and this sort of negative media that we deal with. Well, you let me know what you think about this video. If I have anything new for you in terms of any moves, I highly doubt they're going to make any moves just due to the fact of the luxury tax. I'll do a video, but otherwise, I'll just let you know what's going on. But thank you for watching this video. Of course, please subscribe to the Baseball Hut. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.